Hey, it's Cava&Faulkner, Elk Grove and Sacramento's Living Trust and estate lawyer with Cava&Faulkner. Thank you for tuning into another edition of Christine's Family Wealth Secrets. So today I want to tell you about our article, which is all about long-term care. You know, as individuals are living longer, it's so important to make sure that there is a plan to cover costs if someone needs to go into skilled nursing or assisted living. The costs can be absolutely astronomical. And many people don't have the kind of money saved that it takes to fund that sort of medical care. So today I'm going to encourage you to check out our article, which is all about long-term care, but stay tuned until the end of the video just so that I can give you a couple of highlights. So we're going to talk about in the video long-term care in skilled nursing and the different kinds of long-term care and why you might need it. How are you going to qualify to trigger the policy if you indeed do have it? What do you need to do to get covered? What type of policies are out there? And who can help you with getting this type of insurance? So let's dive in. So as I said, long-term care insurance is really to help you or your loved ones have coverage to cover the cost of a skilled nursing facility or assisted living. And depending on what part of the world you're in or what part of the state, that can be anywhere from, $3,000 a month upwards of $10,000 to $11,000 a month. And many families are really stuck wondering, how do they fund that sort of care? Does someone have to quit their job to be a full-time caregiver to their loved one? Which can obviously cause it can create a huge impact on people's lives and their own livelihoods to have to either quit or scale back on their own jobs to take care of a loved one. So we talk a little bit about, in the article, about long-term care and why it is important. So number 2, how do you qualify? You generally have to demonstrate that you have a deficit in activities of daily living. And many policies require that you have a deficit in 2 out of 3 activities of daily living before your policy will even kick in. So check out the article for a list of what those activities of daily living look like. So how do you get covered? Well, obviously you need to work with someone who specializes in long-term care coverage. And you might have heard that long-term care with the aging baby boomer population has become a real burden on the insurance industry, and they're not writing as many policies or they're scaling back on the breadth of coverage. So here's a tip. The younger you are, the more cost-effective it will be. Like any insurance policy, the younger you are, the cheaper the premium. And that is because, frankly, you're likely to be healthier. And so one of the great reasons to apply for long-term care when you're younger is because not only will you get a reduced premium that's more affordable, but also you're less likely to have a pre-existing condition. And so some pre-existing conditions will absolutely disqualify you for the coverage at all. However, even if you don't have that type of condition, many policies will exclude pre-existing conditions from coverage. So it may be not necessarily a great option if your disability or incapacity in the future in terms of activities of daily living is going to stem from a pre-existing condition that won't cover you anyway. So some great reasons to do this while you're young. And so did you know that there is actually a hybrid, both life insurance and long-term care policy? And it's kind of cool because what you don't use in the long-term care part of it, you can actually use as a life insurance benefit. So that's kind of a cool thing to know about, and maybe it's a good fit for you and your family. So Working with a qualified agent is really important, and check out our article for some tips on the kind of people you might want to consider working with and why. And also definitely dive into the article too about policy reviews and why you should do those reviews and how often. So just a bit about long-term care. Check out the article, click on the link, and you can get more detailed information about why this may be a great thing for you to look into and get educated about, and even purchase a policy for you or a loved one. Thanks so much for tuning into another edition of Christine's Family Wealth Secrets. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel, like our videos if you are enjoying these, and let us know in the comments what you'd like to hear about, and I'd be happy to create more content for you on information you'd like to hear about. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.